Hey, how's it going, guys? Thanks for checking out my review today. We're going to be doing a unboxing and review of the Game Traveler. This is the Deluxe system case. Now, this will carry everything you can see here, but yeah, let's get right into it. I have its baby brother. Basically, I have the smaller version that just carries the actual console and maybe a charge cable and a few games here, which is fantastic. I love this. I use this every day to carry the system around, prevent damage, any of that stuff. This thing's great. I highly recommend it. If you are going to be traveling with your Switch and you want to take the whole thing, say you're going to grandma's for the weekend or traveling on vacation or going to a friend's house, this is definitely something you'd want to look into. For the amount of money that it cost, I paid $29 for this thing. In my opinion, well worth the 30 bucks. This one here was 20, and there's a lot more with this, and for only being $10 more, the build quality of it is fantastic. All right, so we got the case here. Again, it's the same material as the smaller case. Open it up. Okay, so inside, you can see you get a little pouch here. We'll get to that in a minute. And then it's molded, so it can actually fit all of your each part of the Switch, console in a different area, which I'll go through with you guys and show you how that looks when it's all installed there. So now this is like a basic mesh bag, and you could put your cables in it. At least that's what I'm gonna do. I'll use this to store cables, and then your game cartridge cases. As you can see right there, you get 2 of them, and these are the same cartridges that come with the smaller version of this as well. Each one of these cases will hold 4 games or 2 memory cards. Now you get a smaller case here that you can put 2 of the micro SD cards in, and that would take up one of your game slots. So if you're gonna be toting around micro SD cards, you'll only be able to carry three games in each case. So there you go. And we have the bag here. So yeah, I figured I'd put everything in this thing, and I could show you what it actually what it looks like. So all right. So the console, first and foremost, is going to go in the very front there. And that sits in there just like that. And it fits real tight in there. It's not loose. It's not gonna fall out or anything like that. I mean, I guess I could make it come out, but for the most part, it fits tightly in there, nice and snug. Now this is the dock for it, and I modified mine. As you can see, I took the front piece off, and I'm working on getting a printed plastic permanent, fascia for the front here. But so this fits in there just like it normally would, and I assume you could put the dock in either direction. If you want to face it in like that, you can, or doesn't matter really. It can go in either way. So you got that there. Now here's the iffy part. You can either carry this, or you could carry a Pro controller. It's up to you. Now in my situation, I can actually fit both of these in because I have the modded dock here, and I'll show you what I mean. So the controller obviously is going to sit in the back there, and it just fits in there just like that. Now that's for the Pro controller. Whatever you call this little wannabe controller, that would sit in there just like that. Now you can actually, if you have a extra set of Joy-Cons and you want to transport those, not a problem. This is actually designed to fit this controller with the Joy-Cons attached to it. And as you can see, it fits perfectly in there just like that. So it fits rather tight. It's not moving around a whole lot or anything like that. Same with all these things. They're made specifically to hold these items. So for me, I'm not a big fan of this. I would personally rather take the Pro controller with me if I'm going to be traveling. So if you're fortunate enough to have a Pro controller, that's probably the route I would go. Again, the choice is going to be up to you. So there we go. Now, the bag, what I assume what they're for is the cables. So you can fit your cables in there and your game cartridge cases. So we'll put those in. The go is actually in the side here. So you can put that right there like that. And then this is your power brick. And that's actually gonna sit in on this side right there, okay? Now I have my, I just wanted to try it and see how this worked out, but I do have these silicone guards for your Joy-Cons. And you can just throw those basically in anywhere you can find room for them. I'll just put them in the back underneath the controller there. And that's pretty much it, guys. As you can see, that's pretty nice. It's filled up. There's a lot of room there to work with. And, you know, if you need to fit some extra cables or games or something like that, you're good to go. And you can see just bouncing it around, anything like that. Let's see if anything gets misplaced here or falls out of its area. And no, there you go. You know, the charge cable came out just a tiny bit, but you know, that's it. I mean, it's pretty well designed, and you know, even the Pro controller, you know, didn't move at all. So yeah, I like this thing. Obviously, I was raving about this case. I thought it was fantastic for $20. It's a great value. This one for $30 is an even, you know, better deal. So if you need something like this, if you're going to be traveling with your entire Switch system, this would be a great, convenient, you know, way to do that, you know, to travel with that thing around. Not to mention that if you ever traveled with a PlayStation or an Xbox, man, this is a much smaller package. Obviously, it's not as powerful, and you're not going to get as good of graphics with this as you would like a PS4 or whatever. But man, that's a convenient little package to take your whole console with you anywhere you go. So there you go, guys. You know the drill. If this video helped you, if you could, leave a like, and any comments, put them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot.